Hi, this is Amy Lippmann from healthcoachva.com, and today I want to show you how to set up a survey in SurveyMonkey, which is a fantastic free tool. And in particular, I want to show you how to set up a survey that you can use at the end of a program that you've offered to get valuable feedback from your participants and as a way to collect success stories. It can be really difficult to get people to write success stories after a program. And I know this is one thing coaches struggle with. And sending out the survey is a great way to do that. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So if you don't have a SurveyMonkey account, you can sign up for one for free here. I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create a new survey. So I have some existing surveys, but we're going to start with a new one. So I'm going to click Create a Survey, and we're going to select a title for it. So let's say I ran a detox or cleanse, and I'm creating a survey that I want to send to participants at the end. So I'm going to call it 7-day detox feedback survey. And we can select a category, customer feedback, and we're going to click continue. And now you can select colors if you want to change the color here. And we can go in and we can add in our questions. So I like to start with just a nice little welcome, thanking people. So we're going to add a question. And this question type is a descriptive text because we're actually not asking them to answer a question, but just saying, thank you for taking the time to complete this survey. Your input will help me improve this program in the future. Your honesty is greatly appreciated. Name and email are optional. And that's just to let them know so that they can feel comfortable being honest with this. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to add another question. And the next thing we want to ask is their name and email. And we can do that with the demographic information question. And we can type, please include your name and email. This is optional. And it seems to be loading here. All right. Whoops, I lost my text. So we're just going to say, please include your name and email. This is optional. And we are going to select which line items we want to be visible. In this case, we just want name and email, and we're not going to require an answer to those questions. Now we're going to save that, and we're going to add our next question. And this is a great question that I love to include. And it is, what results, changes, or transformation did you personally experience through participating in this program? And I like for this to be a comment or essay box. And we can select the size of the box. So I like to do 100 characters wide. It gives them plenty of room to answer the question. And let's go on to our next question. This next one is going to be a multiple choice question. We're going to ask, what parts of the program were most helpful? Which parts were your favorites? And this one you're going to want to be a multiple choice, and I like multiple choice, multiple answers. And so here's where you might say things like kickoff call, wrap-up call, detox protocol, recipes, um, private forum where you were supporting them. And you can include any other items that you might have included in your detox. Okay. And then in this one, I like to include the other field so they can add something there if they would like to. We're going to save that and we're going to add the next question. What were your least favorite parts? I like, you don't want to have a negative spin, but I like to include this. And in this case, you would do a multiple choice, and you would put the same items. So I'm just going to put, so you can see this, item 1, item 2, item 3. And this will give you a sense of what parts of the program maybe weren't so helpful. And this can be really useful because there might be a component that was a lot of work for you and people didn't find particularly helpful, and you could remove that the next time or tweak it so that it is really helpful for them. Okay, and our next question is going to be, what can I do to improve this program in the future? Share specifics. And I love this question. There's always ways that we can improve everything that we do. This is also going to be an essay box, and we're going to make that 100 characters wide. Next question. What would you like to get support with now? This question I love because it gives you a sense of what you might want to offer next. So your detox might have really helped your clients with, let's say, weight loss. We're going to make this one 100 characters wide. Let's say it helped them maybe with weight loss, but now they really want help with meal planning. That might point you in the direction of creating some type of a meal planning offering. Okay, so next is our last question, which is all about getting a success story for them. So what I write is, would you be willing to share a brief testimonial about your experience in this program? If so, what would you want to share with women, and this would be if your market is women, who are considering participating in this program in the future? And then you're giving them some prompts. So before insert the name of the program, so you would put, before the 7-day detox, and you're asking them to share why they participated and their primary frustrations. I'm going to insert the name of the program, through the 7-day detox program, and you're asking them to share results that they experienced through the program and how those changes have impacted their life, their relationships, and their family. So we're going to make that a comment essay box. And we're going to also make that 100 characters wide. And let's give them a little bit more space, 5 lines. And we're going to save. And we don't have another question, but you could include a just descriptive text here at the end that says, thank you very much for completing this feedback survey. And now you're going to save and close that. Okay. So now we can go in and we can preview our survey, and we see all of the questions that we asked. You don't ever want to send out this preview link to anyone. Now, when you're ready to use the survey, you want to click on the Send Survey, and it's going to generate a URL here. And this is what you want to use. And I will show you what that looks pretty much the same. You'll want to insert this link in a wrap-up email that you send to participants at the end of the program, asking them for feedback. You can also, if you are using a closed Facebook group or message board of some type to support participants through the program, you can also insert a link to the survey there as an additional piece. But I would definitely recommend sending this in an email to participants, and people really need reminders. So I would also recommend sending it out, sending a reminder a few days after you send out the first one. Because even when people have the best of intentions, we all get busy, as you know, and people may really want to give you feedback, but they get busy, it gets lost in their inbox. So reminders are always a great thing. So that's it. That's how to create a survey in SurveyMonkey. Um, and a great way to get feedback and success stories for any program that you offer. Hope you found this helpful, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much.